I'm back with another haul today, and it's pretty BL heavy. The first 3 books are josei manga, but then I have some BL manhwa, manga, danmei, and then a fanzine, a fan art book, and a bunch of danmei merch. So really excited to share everything that I've gotten in the mail this week. And as usual, I will have timestamps below. First, I have a spicy josei series from the steamship line from Seven Seas. His sensual whisper, the voice that sets me on fire. So I've been looking forward to getting this next volume. I read volume 1 and really enjoyed it. It is a 3-volume series, so we do have 1 more to go. And I haven't read this one yet. I just got it in the mail this week, so I am looking forward to reading it. I think I might read volume 1 again before getting into this one because it's been a while since I read it and looking forward to it. I'll hold up the back cover of volume 1 if you want to see the blurb for the series and the premise. But basically the female lead has developed a bit of a voice kink because of an experience she had early on in her employment at this office that she works at, and come to find out that the person who developed this voice kink in her is someone who she is working with now. But I found that the steamship titles that have been getting licensed are hit or miss for me, so I'm glad when there are titles that I enjoy. So this one is one that I'm excited about, as well as Shindo-kun's Tight Squeeze, and then 2 series by an artist-writer duo that I like, Virgin Marriage and The Yakuza and His Omega. Those are my favorites right now from Seven Seas Steamship imprint. Next, I have 2 volumes of Veil. I was really excited when I got the shipping notifications for these because the volumes had been getting delayed, and then after volumes 1 and 2 shipped to me, I saw that at a lot of retailers they were just out of stock. But I really like this series. It's basically a slice of life, just showing snippets of the life and relationship of these 2 individuals. One is a police officer, and the female lead is a runaway from a rich family who is blind. But I absolutely love the art style. It's in full color. And then in between each chapter is just like extra art that we can enjoy. I feel whenever I flip through these books, I feel like they're art books, just because the art is so pretty. But I haven't read these volumes yet. Years ago, I probably read through volume 4 of like fan translations, but I've been reading as the physicals released, so I read volumes 1 and 2. And now I have these 2, and I haven't read them yet, but I'm looking forward to it. I really love the sultry vibe in the art, and then just the setting and the dynamic between them I really like. So I'm really happy that we're getting this one in print, and it's from Udon. I'm hoping that the release from here on out will be smooth and according to their release schedule. I wish they had done the spines a little differently, like the big color block for the volume number. Volumes 1 and 2 are both yellow, so it's a bit jarring, but it looks nice, like apart from that. So probably gonna read these soon. I like the little details too, like this first page in each of the volumes, and then just that they're including all the little bits of art that are not part of the chapters. In Japan, the series is ongoing, and volume 7 has released, and I assume the chapters into volume 8 are serializing. I don't think volume 8 has released in Japan yet, so with volume 4, we're halfway there to catch up to the Japanese release. Next, I have a couple manhwa titles. First is Semantic Error, Volume 5. If I remember correctly, I think this is going to be 6 volumes, but the digital release just started. The main story was completed, but the digital release just started with side stories. So I'm really, really hoping that Eyes Press is going to wait for those to complete. After Volume 6, wait for those to complete, and then give us a print release of those side story chapters as well. But Semantic Error is a university romance series. I love the comedy in it. It's an unlikely pairing of a popular, extroverted university student who's in his last year and his underclassman who is very likely on the spectrum, but he is very routine-driven, very task-driven, focused on school, focused on his goals, and in his whole life has never really given priority to romance or physical desires. So when he meets his upperclassman and has a big clash with him, it really changes his life when he's forced to interact with him. The first volume of the novel recently released, and I was following Pabling's release of the novel, and I don't remember if it was Yen Press or Eyes Press that released the novel, but it was in collaboration with Pabling. So since I had already read through, I think, Volume 2 from Pabling, I thought I would wait a bit. I haven't been following it into Volume 3. But anyways, I've been following the print release of the manhwa. I didn't read Volume 4 when I got it, and I haven't read this one yet since I got it in the mail. I did read this series digitally when it was releasing, so I have read the full main story. But I'm looking forward to reading Volume 4 and 5 now that I have this one. I always prefer when I have more than one volume so I can do like a mini binge, or like I'm a binge reader at heart, so I prefer when I have more than just one volume to read at a time. But I really enjoy this series. Just the premise itself is fun, but then I really like the characters too, so can't believe this series is going to be completed soon on my shelves with the main story at, I believe, Volume 6. But gonna wait and see and hope that we're gonna get the side stories as well, which only just started serializing on Lezin, so I'm not sure when we're gonna get any news on that. Next is Murderous, Lewellyn's Candlelit Dinner, Volume 4. I can't believe that we're plugging along with this one too. This one's gonna be 6 volumes, so we're over halfway through now. While I'm showing this spine, I just have to complain a little bit. I'm so frustrated that the Volume 4 spine is purple. So my favorite colors are purple and green, so normally I would be thrilled to see a purple spine, but I'm really frustrated because I'll put up on the screen, the first 3 volumes have brown spines, and then this volume with its purple spine, I'm just like really frustrated because I know to some people it doesn't matter, and it's like I'm just happy that we have this in English print, that it was licensed and I can read it from book form rather than online. But in my physical collection, I just really, really prefer when things are aesthetic. And whenever the first volume had a brown spine and then the second volume had a brown spine, I was frustrated because I think brown spines are ugly on my shelf. Just personal choice. But then with the third volume, it was also brown. I accepted it. I was thinking, okay, if they're all like different shades of brown and they all match each other, then I'm okay with that. And I came to terms with it, only for Volume 4 to come and have a purple spine. So I'm kind of dreading Volumes 5 and 6 now. Like, will those have brown spines and Volume 4 will be the lone volume that has a non-brown spine? Or will they be like red and green and it will just look super jarring together, preceded by the 3 brown spines? I don't know. We'll find out. But the Korean print release, all the spines were white. And if I remember correctly, maybe the font of the titles were slightly different colors. So I'm just disappointed that this was a design choice made by Eyes Press. They chose to make this purple after volumes 1 through 3 were brown. Like, Anyways, Murderous Lewellyn's Candlelit Dinner. I love this series. I'm not sure which decade it's supposed to be, but I believe with this volume, we're into flashback content and like backstory, which is really exciting. I have read this whole series digitally, so while reading through the content that is in volume 4, I was just shocked by every reveal and every twist and turn that came about. The series follows this guy who, at the start of the series, is going through hard times with not being able to find work. He does work as an editor and does ghostwriting, but he's having trouble finding consistent clients and just getting the editing jobs to be able to make ends meet. So he's living in a really rundown apartment that lacks security. And in a part of town where there's a lot of crime, there's a serial killer on the loose. He has a weird neighbor that keeps making him uncomfortable. He thinks that he has a stalker. So that's the premise for the story, that he is just doing his best, struggling to survive, having all of these strange things around him. But then as he becomes a bit entangled with his neighbor, he begins to find things out about that neighbor as well as about himself that really unsettle him. But I really love the storytelling in this series and the way that things are revealed about things from the past and how they connect to things happening in the present. I think that I read volumes 1 and 2 as they released, and then for volume 3, as well as volume 4, I haven't read them. And so I'm at the point where I'm just like, should I read volumes 3 and 4, or should I just wait until volume 6 releases and then just do a binge? So I'm not sure yet. I don't remember if I showed the back, but if you haven't read volumes 1 through 3, probably don't read this. But if you want to know, if you want to know the blurb for volume 4, there it is. But yeah, volume 4, excited to have this series complete on my shelf and waiting in dread for not the cover reveals of volumes 5 and 6, but the just reveals of the spines, I guess. Like, this is maroon. Like, I wish they had done maroon, because that would have been more brown than purple. Like, if they had done maroon and then had eyes pressed in purple, that would have been better. But I guess we'll see. We'll see. Next, I have some manhwa merch from 2 series. So first, I have from the Lewellyn Season's Greetings for 2026, Diamond Dust. So this is a brand new series, and it is a manhwa adaptation from a novel. And the artist that is doing the adaptation is the same artist of The Ghost Nocturne. So really, really beautiful art, gorgeous character designs. I'm not sure if more merch has released than this. If so, I'm not aware of it yet. I mean, apart from the... Oh, wait, no, this isn't. So this is Boomtoon. This is Lewellyn. So I don't think they've released anything else for this series, not just with Season's Greetings, but just in general, because it's a super new series. I think right now it has only released 18 chapters, maybe 19 chapters. But I've been following it because I love the art style and I'm just really intrigued by the story. I really like the vibe of it too. As far as this merch, it's the February page for the Season's Greetings calendar page with line art of this illustration. I love that this isn't the same illustration, so there's some variety. And then with this Season's Greetings, the photo cards for each series are the member card of the bottom that is featured on the calendar page, and then the unit card, which is the top and the bottom. So I'm excited to see what other kind of merch they're going to release through the year, and I'll probably pick it up. The only series that I'm planning to collect for 2026 Lewellyn Season's Greetings is Diamond Dust and Scent and Sensibility. I think there are a couple series that I haven't read still that are part of the season's greetings, but so far these are the ones that I'm planning to collect. But Diamond Dust follows these two guys. So the main character is the bottom, and he is, I think, in his early 20s, and along with his brother and his brother's girlfriend, or I don't know if he's actually his brother or if he's like really close to him and he's like a brother to him, and his girlfriend, they all ran away from their seaside hometown because the girl's family, when she was recognized as a dominant alpha, her family wanted to make an arranged marriage with another dominant alpha for the monetary benefit that they would get from it, regardless of how she felt, regardless of her current relationship with someone already. So he ran away with them to the city, and they've been in hiding for years, just trying to make ends meet and just supporting each other. But before they ran away, he was an artist and dealt with some trauma that made him want to stop painting. But at the start of the series, we see him reconnect with someone that he knew when he was younger, who offers him work at a gallery, temporary work. And after he does some temporary work there, he has the opportunity to continue working with the team there. And the top from this series is the gallery owner. The main character is a beta, and the top is a dominant alpha. So this has been a really enjoyable series for me so far. I'm super invested and really excited to see how the relationship develops. I have seen some spoilers from people who have read the novel, specifically like when things are going to get more spicy than they have been so far. I am so tempted to read the novel, and I probably will, just because I'm so impatient and I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for more chapters. I just want to read the novel and like see what happens. And I currently have a pretty lengthy danmei TBR, so I'm trying really hard to focus on my danmei novels and like prioritizing them. So I'm not sure if I'm going to just like slip Diamond Dust into the mix and just make room for it sometime this spring, or if I'm going to wait until I get through some of the danmei that I've been wanting to read and then get to it. But I am most definitely going to get to the novel of Diamond Dust because I just really want to know where things are going. And also I'm so curious about the just details about their secondary genders, because he's a beta and they have such a strong like chemistry between them, and I am so positive that there's going to be more to things than what we've seen so far. So I'm really excited about it. And then the other series that I got some manhwa merch for is, well, this is 3 series, I guess, and I'll put the names on the screen of the other 2 series because I didn't buy this for those series. I bought this for Red Thread Quest. I'm not collecting Red Thread Quest merch in full because there's so much of it. So I'm just trying to collect certain pieces of merch that I can get my hands on that I'm excited to have in my collection. And this was one of them. So this is from the, I don't know if it's Boomtoon or Boomtoon, or I don't know how to pronounce it, but this is from the season's greetings from that company. So it's similar to Lewellyn, but it's Boomtoon. But this is their 2026 season's greetings, and this is from their crossover line. So it's Red Thread Quest with 2 other series of them having like a home party, like it's like a big sleepover event, and I love the merch for it. So I picked this one up. I know there has been a lot of merch for this season's greetings already, and I'm trying to not just buy everything. But this was part of a release of blinds. Oh yeah, it even says crossover home party snap pack. But I just got this secondhand from a friend on Instagram who had duplicates, and yeah, so Red Thread Quest. I feel like season 2 is going to be ending soon, but this is a university romance series that has some supernatural elements regarding the red thread of fate. Most of season 2 has been in a historical setting following like a previous life that the two main characters have lived, and I've just been on edge through like all of season 2, just waiting for it to end in tragedy because it definitely is going to. And this is one that I've been following, and I'm really invested in the main characters being happy and just being able to have the romance that they want to have. But yeah, so picked this up for them. I think I've read this series, not the whole series. I think I've read part of this series and then was going to wait till it finished. And then I think it finished and I just haven't gotten back to it. And then I don't know who these two are. I have some manhwa to read to figure out who all these people are. But once I find out who they are, I'll have merch of them. So, okay, next I have a BL manga called Chocolate Strawberry Vanilla, and this is the special edition release, and it came with this booklet, and I think this is the back. So, okay. I had read a fan translation of this series years ago before I knew how to order things from Japan. So I hadn't given this series much thought before I found this listing for sale in the US. So I was happy to be able to pick this up, and not just the volume, but the special edition that came with this special booklet. This series is a romance that follows a poly relationship with these 3 guys. And I really like it. It is super, super smutty, but also really sensual. I'm just sharing this page because it is in full color. But I just reread it yesterday because I was excited to read it now having this copy. And I'm going to have to take my time and read through this special booklet because I skimmed through it and it has a few pieces of work that I haven't read yet. So I love when they release booklets like this that basically have snippets from what they've released like on Twitter, or just little extras that were either retailer benefits or like short snippets that were part of magazine releases that weren't full chapters. But like all of these have been just like extra releases that now are compiled in here. So I flipped through it the other day and I had already read some of it, like some of the stories. Of course I can't flip through because it's super, super smutty. But basically the premise of the story is that these two are childhood friends that have a very, very close relationship with each other, not a sexual relationship with each other, but just where they feel like almost like they're one person. So like if one of them has something, they need to share it with the other, or it belongs to both of them. And so into adulthood, the partners that they've had, they have felt that they need to share them, and they're unwilling to continue in a relationship that the person is not willing to love both of them. And so this series starts with this third person who joins them, who is a bit put off by the dynamic that they have with each other, but has strong feelings for one of the two guys. But I really like the way that the relationship is depicted, because while there is a bit of manipulation, there is a bit of obsessive behavior from actually all 3 of them. I feel like the way that it's presented with each of them having sections where it's from their point of view, it shows how the dynamic feels to each of them, and I really like it. So I'm I'm happy to have this one now. It is one that since getting it like the last week, or I'm not sure if I got this last week or this week, but since getting this, I've read it and then I've already put it in a request for licensing. Kuma just had a Google Docs that was for licensing requests, so I feel like if Kuma picked this up, that would be perfect. But chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. And next I have a danmei volume 2 of Mistakenly Saving the Villain. So I'm excited to read this. I read volume 1, I think last month, and I enjoyed it. It's not like a top favorite for me. Maybe don't read this if you haven't read volume 1. Let me see if I can grab it real quick. So this is volume 1. And here's the blurb for the series. It's a little probably safer than reading the volume 2 blurb if you haven't read it yet. But I read it, I enjoyed it. It's not like with volume 1, I wasn't wowed to where it's like a favorite new ongoing series, but I enjoyed it and I'm eager to see like how the story is gonna go. So I'm looking forward to reading volume 2. It is a 4-volume series, so gonna see where things go from here. I like the cover art quite a bit. I was thinking, why did I buy this? Because I usually will, like especially for 7 Seas, I usually won't buy the physical unless I've read the ebook and really liked it, because I'm trying to only collect. I don't have room to just buy everything I like. So I'm trying to only buy series that I really like, or I'm just like wowed by the art or the edition, like the hardcover MXTX volumes I've just been buying without reading them because they're so gorgeous. So I was just sitting here thinking, why did I buy this? It's because this was a special edition and I didn't want to miss out on the extras if I ended up loving this series. So I bought the special edition and then I just pre-ordered this with the Barnes & Noble pre-order sale. But I do like this series. I am planning to read this week. I'm currently reading The Defectives, and then this is the next one I'm planning to read, so I'll have some thoughts after I finish it. But one thing that has been a deterrent to me, and I'm sorry to say it, but I'm gonna say it, I really dislike the art on the inside pages. Like, I came for this and I got this. Like I just kept, and I was using the bookmark while I was reading too. So I'm just like comparing them. Like, ugh. Anyways, excited to read this one. I wish I loved the art on the inside, but I don't, so. If you're dying to know what I think of it, then check my Instagram this week, because I'll post about it in my stories probably this weekend or next week. Mistakenly Saving the Villain. Oh, I didn't even say anything about it. So this is a transmigration series. There is a guy who was, I think, university aged, who I believe he had MS and spent his entire teenage years and young adulthood studying the disease, trying to have an impact on medicine and just see if he could do something to help his own fate. And he died, and then he wakes up in a historical novel that he has not read. And he's given the task by the system in his head to save the protagonist of the story from having a terrible fate, and he accidentally saves the villain instead of the protagonist. But I like the villain, so I'm glad that he saved him. But being transported from being very ill in real life to being in this novel and having a healthy body and being able to just have his own space and freely study medicine. And he's just thrilled to be in this novel and to have this new freedom. And the villain that he rescues just like is in disbelief at the way that he interacts with him through the first volume. But then they develop a trust between them and a bond between them. And I'm excited to see where it goes. So far with volume 1, I haven't found the relationship aspect super compelling, though I do like both of the main characters and I'm interested in the plot and seeing where the plot goes. So hoping that volume 2 will really just make me love them as a couple, as well as the progression of the plot, that it will be interesting and make me more invested in the story. Next, I have a fanzine that I had pre-ordered. So if this is something up your alley, you probably aren't too late. There will probably be leftover sales this spring or summer. But it is a SatoSugu zine called Happy Ending. And it was such a deluxe release. Like normally fanzines will be like A5 sized. But this is A4, so it is huge. I really love the cover illustration. And this is actually, almost entirely, but like entirely comics. I was hoping there would be art pages too, but there weren't. There was just comics. I say almost entirely because at the very end, well, I guess technically, the very end, there's like a couple pages of a little novel fic and then a couple art pages. Oh, I thought there was one more. Yeah, so the cover illustration. So not really like art focused, but story focused. And the theme of this zine is these two having a happy ending because they don't have a happy ending in Jujutsu Kaisen. But here is the information about the zine project on Instagram and Twitter. If you feel like you need to have this, make sure to check out their social media so that you don't miss the leftover sale. But along with the zine itself, I just got the zine only bundle and I got this little gold foil sticker and this holographic print. Unfortunately, it was sent in a bubble mailer, so all the corners got dented. But when I got this in the mail, I just sat down and read the whole thing because I was curious. Like, I was just curious what this book was going to be like because I wasn't sure if it was going to have art pages or like novel pages. Usually with fanzines, they're like 1/3 art and 2/3 fics. So I kind of liked that this wasn't just fics and it was comics. But, well, I do support this ship. It's actually not like a top ship of mine, like in general, but also within JJK, I have a bunch of ships I like more than them. So happy to read all of this, but then I also kind of feel like other people will enjoy this more than I did. But happy ending. Their story really is a tragedy in JJK, and I love that fans of this ship wanted to make a happy ending for them so that they can get the ending that the fans wanted and that the fans deserved. Okay, the rest of the merch in this haul is danmei merch. So I'll go through the historical ones first and then into the modern day danmei merch. And I have been thrilled getting each of these things in the mail. This first one that I'm going to share is actually the highlight of this entire haul. No Return, the Husky and his white cat Shizun, an unofficial fan book. So this is an art book, fan book, by the artist Zolaida. And not only are they just a super talented artist, but they're also an artist that has done work on like official danmei, like official merch and like covers and inside art. So I'm so thrilled to have this book that has their fan art for Erha. So I actually just finished reading Erha last week. Well, it's not completed yet. I read through volume 10. That's the latest one that has released. And then that was the end of the main story, was in volume 10. And then we got the first side story. So volume 11 releases, I think, next week or maybe in a week and a half. And volume 11 is going to be entirely side stories. So I feel like I've read Erha. I feel like I've completed it and that I just have more side stories to look forward to. But I really, really enjoyed reading it. I cried so much. I was so grateful that while I was reading it, I had different friends on Instagram who were like paused at different points. So like I was able to buddy read volumes 3 and 4 with a friend. I was able to buddy read volume 7 with a different friend. I had 2 friends who had already read the whole series and it's their favorite danmei. So I just freely was messaging both of them without worrying about spoilers through my whole read through. And I always enjoy stuff even more when I read it with someone who loves it. So I just really, really enjoyed it. I made a post on Instagram and I kind of just refused to explain verbally or to like type out my version of the premise of the story because I feel like I can't do it without saying spoilers. So like on my Instagram post, I just put the official blurb from 7 Seas and then just like gushed about what I loved about the series. So right here, I'll just put up on the screen the official blurb for volume 1 of the Husky and his white cat Shizun. For anyone who's unfamiliar with the story, it's an 11-volume danmei series with a historical setting. The main character lives out his life and then dies and then regresses. And so then he's living his second life with the memories of his first life. But there is so much more to that. But I got really, really invested in the main characters in the series as well as some side characters. So I was really, really happy to acquire this fan art book. It does have some R18 art pages, so I'll just make sure to skip those ones. And if you look closely, there are spoilers if you like know what to look for. So just if you're reading this story or you're intending to read it and you want to go in without knowing anything, then of course maybe skip to the next the next timestamp. But I love all this. Like the ones that are for specific scenes, like there are a couple that I'm just like, I'm not sure if this is just extra like art or if it's supposed to be for a specific scene, but the ones that I know the specific scene, I'm just like, wow, seeing it depicted. This is so cute. Shizun and his 3 disciples. I love Moran's dimples. He's so cute. Oh, I love this one so much. I love this whole section of the story with the lantern. And then, so gorgeous. Actually, let me check off screen real quick. Okay. Where I need to stop. This might be my favorite art. I love all the ones when he's smiling and his dimples are really deep. Okay, skip to spicy page. AU, modern AU. He has short hair. Oh, his hair is still long, but I love all the modern AUs. So the first side story in volume 10 is a modern AU. And I don't know what the side stories in volume 11 are going to be about. But since finishing Erha, I have read a ton of fanfics. Like, I just spent like 3 days doing nothing but reading fanfics all day. And I read a few modern AUs. And so I'm just like loving that I have art now. And I don't know if this is like based on a side story in volume 11 that I haven't read yet, or if this is just like a scenario, a like coffee shop scenario. If this is a real story in volume 11, I'm going to be so happy because I love modern AUs for historical series, and I love series that have like coffee shop vibes. Trying to keep the spicy ones hidden. This one's spicy, but I'll just show some of it because I love rope art. I feel super, super lucky to have been able to get a hold of this. I had posted on Instagram just like that I was in search of this fanbook, and someone DM'd me and said they were selling theirs. And I feel really fortunate because when I posted the ISO, multiple people DM'd me and said, you probably won't be able to find it because it was like when they were in stock, they were hard to acquire. So now that they're like out of stock from the artist, when she opened shop to sell, it would be even harder. So I just kind of posted my ISO just like hopeful, but like not optimistic. So getting this in the mail today was just like so thrilling to have it in my hands, because even after like I made arrangements and made payment, I was thinking like, what if it comes and it isn't the right book? Or what if I'm being scammed or something like that? But it actually came. So I'm thrilled. And it's so nice too. It's A4 size. So it's like big prints. Before I got into danmei, I actually had bought a few prints from Zolaida on imprint for other fandoms. My husband is a huge fan of Nier, and they had done some art for Nier, so I had picked some up for him. But whenever I was thinking it would be hard to get a hold of this book, I was looking at their imprint to see all of their Erha fan art, and I was really excited to see like which of those art pieces would be in this book and which wouldn't. And I was thinking if the book was lost in transit, or like I was just thinking all of these like worst case scenarios, but I was thinking if that happened, then I would just go and order some of her prints from imprint. So I'm really happy I got this, and now I need to go and double check imprint and make sure that there aren't any illustrations that are for sale there that aren't in this book, because then I'll need to pick them up. But so happy to have this now. I really enjoyed Erha again, like for the 5th time saying this. And if you've been watching my videos, maybe you realize that I haven't bought any of the volumes for Erha, so how did I read it? So like I said with an earlier section, for danmei, especially 7 Seas danmei, I'm trying to read the ebooks before I pick up physicals, because if I read a danmei and I don't like it, or if I read a danmei and it's just okay and I don't want it in my physical collection, I find it's hard to sell 7 Seas danmei unless I sell it for like 70% off. But I don't buy it for 70% off, so I just don't want to be spending so much money. So I've been buying ebooks at discounts and being able to read it for cheaper, and then I'm willing to, if I read something and love it, I'm willing to then spend on collecting it physically. But with Erha, even though I've read through volume 10 now, and I do have volume 11 pre-ordered because it's a special edition and I wanted to get all of those extras, the prints, poster, bookmark, sticker sheet, and then there's like a paper standee inclusion. But since reading it and finishing through volume 10, I haven't ordered those first 10 volumes because I'm feeling really hopeful that Erha might get a hardcover edition release because so far Seven Seas has done the 3 MXTX series, so Heaven Official's Blessing, Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, and they just released the Scum Villain box set. So those are all MXTX, and so I'm thinking, what is next? What is the next hardcover release? So they've already announced that Little Mushroom is going to get a hardcover release, but that's just 2 volumes, and they've already announced it. So what is the next one? Because people love these hardcovers, and they're buying them, so surely they're going to do more. And I'm expecting Meat Bun is going to be next for the danmei hardcovers, so Erha and Remnants of Filth. And then their other series is Case File Compendium. So really hoping that Erha will be the next one to get a hardcover edition release. And I'm even more hopeful that they might do box sets because I feel like Scum Villain was a huge success doing the box set for the 4-volume series. But because this one is 11 volumes, they could do like volume 1 through 5 as box set 1, and then volume 6 to 11 as box set 2. And I feel like they would sell really well. Like, everyone loves this series. Like, everyone I've talked to loves this series. So I'm holding out. And I don't know how long I'll hold out for, because if like a year passes and then 2 years pass, I'll be really frustrated to not like have the books in my collection. But I also, while reading my ebook, was like highlighting and annotating. So I really want to transfer my notes over to a physical copy. So I'm really hoping that they'll do a hardcover release and then I can pick it up, have it in my collection, transfer my notes over, and just, I'll be so happy. So now that I've talked in full about Erha and about this fan book, I have one more Erha item, well 2 I guess, and it is these little buttons or cam badges, and they were from the seller that sold me these. She sent these 2 as little extras. So yeah. At first I was looking and trying to figure out what series they were from. And I guess technically I haven't confirmed it. I hope it's Erha. I think that says Husky, so probably is. But when I saw their willow vines, his was red and his was gold, I was like, yeah, this has to be them. So, yeah. I haven't really figured out a good way of displaying the cam badges that I have in my collection. I have a set of cam badges for a modern danmei series, and then I have one for Kakashi from Naruto, and I just have that on a little stand. But I'm not really sure how to store them, the ones that I don't have on display, because like they're kind of sensitive. Like I had one that I just like sat in a bucket and something pressed against it and dented it. So I was just like, okay, I guess I should be more careful, but I'm not sure yet, like, how to go about storing them. So I'll probably go and, like, do some YouTube searches to see how people are storing theirs. Next, this is another set of freebies that this seller sent to me, and I'm so happy about what they chose to send, because all 4 of these bookmarks, I assume they're bookmarks. They might just be like rectangular prints, but they're all from the series Stars of Chaos, which is a priest title that I really like. It's a 5-volume series with a historical setting, but it's steampunk historical. And the first thing I thought when I saw this was, he has a monocle, so it must be Stars of Chaos. And then the next thing I thought was, he has a flute, so it must be Stars of Chaos. And then I thought, oh, I wonder if like 2 of them are Stars of Chaos and 2 of them are something else, but then the text on the back was matching. And then I looked up Stars of Chaos, what it was in Chinese, and this was the same thing for all 4 of them, the title. So happy to have this merch because Stars of Chaos was released by 7 Seas and it didn't get a special edition release. So I didn't have any merch from Stars of Chaos. So now I do. So I really like this one of, I just forgot his name, General Gu or Marshall Gu. I love this one of him. And then I love this one of them together. Like, look at them. Look at him. And then I also like this one. I'm not sure if this is from a specific scene. Like, I'm trying to think of when he was blindfolded. Like, something comes to mind, like when they're sneaking onto that ship, but I don't think that that's what's happening here because they're like, it's like a domestic setting with like books. It's like they're in an office or a living room or something, like a living space. But I love the longing in this series, and like I do kind of view it as a coming of age story because the main character is like a preteen at the start and it goes through to him as like an adult, and his character arc is like he accomplishes a lot. But then I really like the other male lead in it. So I was excited when I got these in the mail today. Oh, I don't want to cover them up. Next are a couple more things that I bought secondhand, and these 2 are both from the series Guide on How to Fail at Online Dating. These were retailer exclusive pre-order benefits. So I had pre-ordered volumes. Well, I've pre-ordered every volume as they've been releasing. It's a 4-volume series, university set, about gaming, maybe esports, I'm not sure, but it's all about these 2 guys who are playing the same game, and one of them, I think, is trying to catfish the other one for reasons. But I had pre-ordered through Yigi Bean, and I got the Yigi Bean exclusives for volumes 1 and 2 of like the little stamp, the little die-cut stamp. I didn't realize at the time that Haitang's, like if you ordered directly from the publisher, you got these little character cards. And I say card, but like they're like prints. They're like, well, they have a fold mark, so they're like kind of like little bio cards about the characters and just little details about them. And so for volume 3 and 4, I pre-ordered through the publisher so that I could get the next set. So these 2 are the main characters, and they were the 1 and 2 pre-order benefits. And then the volume 3 and 4 is them again, but they're avatars in the game. So, or their characters, I don't know what they're called. I haven't started reading this one yet, but I'm really excited to read it because it's the same author as Limerence, and I really liked Limerence, so I'm expecting that I'm probably going to like this one too. But I was really happy with this one too. I posted on Instagram just with my ISO, and someone DM'd me that they DM'd me about a different series, but then they said they thought they had these ones too, and they did. So I was super grateful. I'm so happy that I'm part of I'm always just really blessed to be part of the manga community on Instagram and YouTube. But I'm really happy I've like gotten into the danmei community as well, and have just gotten to know people who read danmei, and am able to like have conversations with people about the things we're reading, recommendations, and then now like finding merch that I've missed out on. I'm super happy about this. So Guide on How to Fail at Online Dating, got these ones, and looking forward to the volume 3 release, which should have the next one. And then with volume 4, I ordered the acrylic box that comes, like it's separate. It's not a box set, but it was a separate item that is a acrylic box with like designs of the characters on them, and you set it up, and then the 4 books fit inside of it. So I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to get it and set it up and just see how the books look in it. And I haven't even read this series yet, but I'm gonna read it soon. So yeah. And then the other one that I got secondhand from someone is Silent Hearts, the pre-order benefits. So this is a Via Lactea title, and I think I own all of the Via Lactea modern danmei series. Just like when they release it, I pick it up because they're hard to get a hold of. I've gotten mine through Yugi Bean because they're an official distributor. So they're the official retailer copies of the books. They're not print-on-demand copies. Like if you order Via Lactea titles from Amazon or Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, they will be print-on-demand. So they will be a different print quality, even a different design. The way that they do the covers and like the paper quality and print quality is much better from the publisher. So Yugi Bean sells the publisher release. But I was late to all of this danmei. That's why I've been like on a hunt for everything. So Silent Hearts is one that I bought last year, and I read it, enjoyed it, and I had bought it from Yugi Bean, so it was the official copies, but I missed the pre-order benefits because I was just late to the series. So I was just like, oh, well, I'm late. There's nothing I can do about that. But then after I bought it, I had friends that bought it like 6 months after I bought it from Yugi Bean, and they got all the pre-order benefits. So I was so mad about that for a while, like just mad that like, why didn't I get the pre-order benefits? And then they came 6 months later and got the pre-order benefits for the same price that I bought just the 2 books. So I was so frustrated, but I finally made an ISO post, and someone was willing to sell me their pre-order benefits that they did not need for their collection. And the main reason why I really wanted the Silent Hearts pre-order benefits was for this art booklet, because danmei is text, it is not comic, and Via Lactea titles don't have art inside. They don't have inside art pages. They just have whatever is on the cover. So for the 2 volumes of Silent Hearts, there's a front cover of one character on both of them, and then the back cover of the other character on both of them. And that's all the art I had. So I really wanted to have this art booklet that just had additional art of scenes from the story. A scene where all the guys wear skirts to a school event to make a statement. I like this art style. This is like really similar to some of the cover art designs. I love the disability rep in Silent Hearts. So it's a high school slice of life, kind of coming of age, but also romance. The main characters are twins, or the main character is a twin, and his twin sister is deaf. And so with her, as well as the other classmates that they interact with, I like the way that they talk about disability and the main character's personality and just protective nature. But this is the next one that I'm hoping my husband will read. He's read Soul Vibration, which I knew he would love because it's about rock music. And then You're Too OP, I knew that he would like because even though it does have romance and has a little bit of spice in it, it is focusing on gaming and isn't like smutty. So next one I'm wanting him to read is Silent Hearts because he really appreciates series that have disability rep, and I think he's gonna like this one. I do want him to read Limerence, which is another gaming one, but that one is a bit more like romance focused, so I'm not sure how much he'll love that. But a few more of the extras that came with the pre-order benefits. So these were in the art booklet too. Some SNS cards. So these were in the art booklet as well. Little chibi cuties. This was in the art book as well, but it's a quote card autographed. So this is the same, but this one has writing on it and is blank. And then this one is a quote card, I think. Even something, 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 I'm falling for you. Even something spring blooms. If you can decipher this, let me know in the comments. And then lastly, cute. So Silent Hearts, a really nice coming of age modern danmei romance with disability rep. So enjoyed it. Okay, now on to the last series. All of this is for one series, and I'm just gonna really quickly go through everything because this video is already really long for one, but for two, I did an Instagram live when I got this in the mail, and in that live, opened everything from the packaging and talked about each thing and was gushing and squealing about everything. So if you want to see all of those reactions and to see everything up close and to hear me like talking about what I think about each thing as it relates to the danmei series, that's where you can find that on Instagram. I did an Instagram live and saved it in my reels. So it's just under an hour. So feel free to go over there. I'll also link it in the video description so that you can just click on that if you aren't an avid Instagram user. But I'll just go through and share everything and talk about the series while I flip through. All of the merch that I picked up is from different collaboration events and cafes. So I got all of these from Taobao via Superbuy. And I'm not good at using Superbuy. I think I paid more for everything that I needed to because I didn't really know how to take advantage of like coupons and discounts and stuff, but I just really wanted all of this. This was the backer board for these little acrylic badges, but they have the art and just the little details in the background are nice. So I wanted to keep this as its own merch item. So this is my second haul from Superbuy from different Taobao orders. So really happy to be acquiring all this stuff and hoping that I'll get better at doing everything as I go. Artboard. So this series, as you can see, has a lot of aviation themes because it follows a pilot and an air traffic controller. I really, really like this series. It's in my top 3 favorite danmei series. And I read the fan translation before the release of the English print. It was picked up by Haitang. So I'm really excited for the English print release. It's going to be 3 volumes. And the 3-volume series Approach has a spin-off series called Tailhook that follows 2 of the side characters. And that one was picked up by Rosemay. So I also have that one pre-ordered, and I haven't read that one yet. I'm really excited for it because I like both of the side characters that are the main characters of Tailhook. But it's a really moving series. The character dilemmas and the issues that they're dealing with are really compelling. So yeah, all of this merch is aviation themed because so much of the story takes place at the workplace, at the airport, having to do with their flights and work shifts and stuff. These 3 cards were really special. They were what I was most excited about with this whole Superbuy order. And then these are like the backer boards that they were on that are art in themselves. But the thing that is really special about these is that they are actually like metro cards to the public transit in China. There was a collaboration with The Approach and their transit system, which I think is so cool. But I love this art so much, and I'm really eager to see the cover reveals for Haitang's release. I really, really, really hope that they'll do a nice job with the art style, but then also just like having the right vibe for the story. They had some promo art that was really cartoony, and I was really worried for a while that that cartoony art was going to be the official, that's what the cover art was going to look like. But there was another series, Mist, that had promo art that was cartoony, and then they did a cover reveal, and it was more I don't know if the right way to say it is artistic, but just art that had a different vibe and wasn't just like silliness of a cartoon. So that made me more hopeful for The Approach, that the art would be more fitting of the story, following men who have serious jobs and have both been through a lot and have had traumatic things happen to them that they've had to deal with. They've had people that they've lost and just really serious challenges that they've overcome. And I just really didn't want the cover of the danmei to be just a silly little cartoon. So those are my favorite art style for the whole series of all of the art that I've been picking up. But then these are the little the cards were just glued to these, but they're so gorgeous, and just all the details too. And there are little coffee details on the merch items too, because there's an airport coffee shop that has relevance to the setting and the story. So in this casing was this acrylic. Gorgeous. I love the rain, and this is for a specific scene that was really meaningful. At the airport, the control tower. And then I had ordered multiple listings from that event of this art because I didn't really know what to expect. So I also got a like kind of thick, it's like a postcard print size, but then it's like thick cardstock and glossy. But I like that one has the rain on it. And then this like, not film strip, it's like a photo booth print, but it's definitely not a photo booth of them having this emotional moment outside the airport. And then this wasn't a blind, like I ordered what I wanted to order, but it came in this little blind type envelope. This little chibi art of them, which is really cute. Like I was complaining about the cartoon style, and like I don't mind cartoon style, and like especially for merch items, I don't mind at all. Like it's so cute. And even Haitang's cartoony designs that they've been using for promo are so cute. But I just really don't want those to be the cover illustrations that like represent like what the story is going to be about and the vibe of the story. And lastly, one more that was in this like sealed envelope. One is like a film negative. And then this is the illustration. And it's the same one as this boarding pass illustration. Oh, I think I said lastly, but I still have this binder here to share. So this was really exciting. It came as this pack, and I love when the packaging has its own like design and branding, and like this is merch that I'm gonna keep, even though it just was meant to like wrap the binder in. But I kind of picked this binder up not really knowing what all it was going to have. But this is a separate like removable elastic that has this plane on it. I love that. It's such a cool little charm. And then this is relevant to the story, like this runway and the importance it has with the relationship of the main characters. But this is the binder. It's just a 6-ring binder, but I love the detail on it, the control tower. But it's meant to be a flight log binder, and it came with these insert pages. So these are all like usable pages. So this first half is like flight log pages, and they have the writing in Chinese and English. And then the second half is for a stamp collection. So just again, following that aviation and travel theme. And I've been thinking about how to use these pages, because this is a lot of pages, to, rather than using them for actually like logging my travel, because I don't travel that much anymore, using them for like keeping track of like my thoughts on danmei reads that I've done. So I'm thinking about how to make this work, using like printouts of things, and like I want to print like little photo stickers of covers of danmei that I've really enjoyed, and just kind of use these pages to like scrapbook and to make this into like a danmei journal rather than just only being for the approach. But then in addition to these inserts, this first chunk of pages are specifically for the approach. So when I did my live, I was like, oh, I haven't translated this yet, so I'm excited to read it, but I still haven't translated it, so I still need to look into this. But I'm going to have this in the binder as well, and so I'm excited to have it have like merch from the series and then pages where I'm like journaling about other danmei series. But I talk about it a little more in my Instagram live, so if you're interested in knowing what I think about that, that's where you can get that. But I love that these extras come with art from the series and just like based on things in the story, like forced landing. And then this is from their acrylic badges, that artwork about the runway. And some of this art I don't have, like the art or the merch that had these illustrations, so I'm so relieved to have them now. The airport coffee shop. Calendar sharing. Like if these were all just prints, I would have wanted them. So I love that this is just like part of this binder bundle. And then lastly, this little binder pocket that has an airplane window. I love that. So this was my speed run of my Superbuy Proxy order from China, and all of the merch that I got 100% from The Approach, because I love this series and had to have all of this, but then also just really, really excited for the upcoming print release, waiting desperately for the Volume 1 cover reveal and for the pre-order window to open. I just need to have Volume 1 pre-ordered as soon as I can. So this is everything from this haul. I am really surprised how long this video ended up being. I thought I was going to be pretty quick going through the books and then just going through the merch quickly, but I guess I ended up being a little too chatty. But thank you so much if you stuck around to the end. I hope you enjoyed watching me go through everything and seeing all the merch that I've been just thrilled about this past week getting in the mail and just opening and thinking and brainstorming about how I'm going to display some of it and how I'm going to store the rest of it. But super thrilled to have all of this stuff now. And I'll see you again soon in another video. Thanks for watching.